Hello, hello, and welcome to Dwell According to Knowledge, the talk show. I am your host and your coach, Trey, and this is your relationship tip for today. This is the last part of part 4 of how to know you're in a toxic relationship. It's just a few of them that I have to finish off on the 35, and we're on number 31, so let's get to it. All right, senses are stagnant. Woo. All right, growth and learning are vital, and you can't afford to be cut off from that. You have to grow, and you have to learn your significant other. And if he's not allowing you to learn him, then at some point you're not gonna know him. So there's no reason whatsoever to continue anything if he continues to shut off, shut down, shut out, cut off, cut through, or anything else that will keep you from getting to know who he is. Normally, that's not only just a toxic part of a relationship, but it's also a prelude to him doing a few other things that's going on, like dating someone else, cheating on you, that kind of stuff. Okay, that's all that leads to. So we got to make sure that we cut that stuff off. And we cut it off real quick before it grows. Okay? All right. Cuts corners is number 32. Nothing is ever worth cutting corners or accepting anything that is second rate. You are not what I might call a doormat, or anything that needs to be stepped on, or anything that needs to be devalued or treated as anything less. When someone is cutting corners in a relationship, it means they're not putting forth the effort that you deserve in that relationship. So when you're just starting out, or when you're just getting a thing, hey, it's just like leading all the way up to marriage. And I don't like to talk about marriage, but the bottom line is, I used to use this all the time in my seminars and my workshops. Is, ladies, and I just tell you this, ladies, whatever he was doing to get you is the same thing he needs to do to keep you. Did you get that? All right. Now replay the thing, because I'm not going to say it again. Yeah, I will. Everything that he did to get you is the same stuff he needs to do to keep you. You got that? All right, I hope you do. All right, filled with criticism is number 33. And you know what? A non-stop barrage of criticism never helped anyone improve. It's not about making things better, but boosting the critic's ego. That means it's all about them. That's that narcissistic piece that we talked about in another, that I talked about in another video. So the bottom line is, don't let your relationship be filled with a whole bunch of criticism. It's okay to be, criticism is one thing, but constructive criticism is another. And if you ain't finding or not finding anything constructive about the criticism, then that criticism is only going to lead to you getting low self-esteem, wondering and worrying about, how the relationship is going to go. What is he doing while he's out there? That kind of stuff, okay? So make sure that all criticism is constructive. If it's not, then it's destructive. You got me? All right. Now, 34 brings out the worst. God, this was one of the things that I said in my second marriage. If you are constantly being your worst, you cannot be your best self. And the bottom line is, if a person ain't bringing out the best in you, then they are bringing out the worst. Get away from that person with the quickness, so you can get back to being who you supposed to be, who you are. You understand? All right, good. Number 35, last but certainly not least, is cannot do anything right. If you can't do anything right, maybe the relationship is all wrong. How about that one? Well, when that came up, I was like, okay, then in order to understand that one, you have to understand who you are first, not who they are. Understand who you are. That way, when those negative things, just like that other one, filled with criticism, that kind of stuff that turns into the negative stuff. and how that works. Yeah, you don't never do anything right. Do you ever do anything right? You know, that kind of stuff. All that does is chip around at your self-esteem. Next thing you know, you have none. Okay? There's a difference between low self-esteem and no self-esteem. Okay? Let's at least, if nothing else, let's keep some low self-esteem. We can at least build on that, but you can't build off of no self-esteem. Okay? It's very hard. You can, but it's very hard. All right, listen up. Relationships are important, and a toxic relationship can cost you dearly in time and energy that you could be putting to better use, ladies. You understand? Stay true to yourself and your values. Listen to your heart and be strong. You understand? If you need to extricate yourself from a toxic relationship, okay? I hope you all got something from that. Thank you for getting yourself through the series. I appreciate it. I'm your coach, Trey, author of Dwell According to Knowledge, How to Find and Date Your Mate. It is on Amazon. And 3 other things I want you to do. There's some buttons that's sitting there. Push them. Like button, subscribe button, and the share button. And I'll see you in the next video. God bless.